We are honored to have with us Honorable MLA Shri Ameet Satam ji, President of BJP Mumbai. We thank him for his valuable presence. Now I request CA Pratik Karpesar ji, Secretary of BJP Mumbai, to give introduction of Honorable Shri Ameet Satam ji.
Warm welcome to all the friends and dignitaries of the professional fraternity. Our BJP Mumbai President Shri Ameet Satam ji was one of the youngest corporator when he got elected in 2012. Also, when we connect with him, why this program today, a professionals conclave? Because he is one of us. He sacrificed his professional career for us, for the betterment of Mumbai. He sacrificed his professional career. He's a master's graduate, management graduate. He sacrificed his career for social life and for the development of Mumbaikars. A three-time MLA from Andheri West. In a congested area like Andheri West, he is known as the garden man of Andheri West because he has built 64 open spaces and garden spaces in Andheri West. So with a vision to take Mumbai forward, recently elected as BJP Mumbai President for the upcoming BMC elections, a responsibility given by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and Honorable Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis ji to transform Mumbai to a new level, new heights and take the party ahead with new generation and young generation. I welcome Shri Ameet Satam ji today for this professionals conclave where we have dignitaries from all the facets of society, lawyers, doctors, CAs, architects, engineers and all the professionals who can contribute for the betterment of Mumbai. I now request Shri Aniket Nikam ji to take the program forward.
Very good evening to all the lawyers, doctors, architects, chartered accountants, the dreamers, the visionaries, the planners, and the doers of the city. Well, all of us have assembled today, as Pratik ji said, to hear our beloved Amit ji, who believes in action and who also believes in doing things for the city. अमित जी, क्योंकि मैं एक वकील हूं और प्रतीक जी ने और उनके टीम ने इतने अच्छी तरह से ऑर्गेनाइज किया है और ये माहौल को देख करके मुझे एक हिंदी लेखक का एक शेर याद आ रहा है और बहुत बड़ी तादाद में वकील लोग भी यहाँ उपस्थित है, तो आपकी इजाजत हो तो मैं एक चंद लाइनें सुनाना चाहूंगा। खुदा की मोहब्बत को फना कौन करेगा, खुदा की मोहब्बत को फना कौन करेगा, सभी बंदे नेक हो तो गुनाह कौन करेगा। और कोई बेगुनाह अगर फंस जाए कानून के शिकंजे में, कोई बेगुनाह फंस जाए कानून के शिकंजे में, तो उस बेगुनाह की पैरवी एक वकील ही करेगा। और मैं आगे चलकर के ये कहूंगा, और जब वकील बीमार पड़ जाता है तो उसकी देखभाल एक डॉक्टर करेगा, डॉक्टर को घर बनाना है तो आर्किटेक्ट के पास जाएगा, आर्किटेक्ट को अकाउंट्स चाहिए तो चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट के पास जाएगा, और जब हम सब लोग दिक्कत में आएंगे तब हम अमित जी के पास जाएंगे। तो दोस्तों, टुडे वी आर हियर टू हियर अमित जी, and without spending any more moment, I would like to request and hand it over to Amit ji. Amit ji, the first question that I would ask, request somebody from the audience to, yes, there's somebody who's raised their hands, please. Mic over here, please. Mic. मेरा माइक दीजिए।
Good evening, Ameet ji. Good evening, everybody. I am Prasad Danve, a pharmacist by profession, pharmacist by qualification, and the president of Chemist Association of Mumbai. Ameet ji, I would like to ask you, we all were gathered here, a film was shown to us about the vision in Mumbai of future. I would like to ask you first question, what is your vision for 2030 Mumbai?
Good question. See, in the last, as far as Mumbai city is concerned, I would divide the chapter of Mumbai city into two chapters. One is since its formation in 1960. Mumbai city was formed in 1960. And from 1960 to 2014 is chapter 1. And 2014 to till date 2025 is chapter 2. The kind of revolutionary changes that we have seen in the Mumbai city, specifically as far as the infrastructure of the city is concerned, in the last 11 years, you can actually see all the changes on ground. We are seeing the work of 350 kilometers of metro, which has made India's metro network into 1,000 kilometer metro network, which is the world's third largest metro network in the whole world. The coastal road we see, which is when you drive on the coastal road, you don't feel as if you are in Mumbai. You feel as if you are somewhere on Dubai Palm, and Mumbai's coastal road is compared to the coastal road in Australia and also in America. We have the Atal Setu, which is world's longest sea bridge and India's longest sea bridge, Atal Setu. We have seen the various housing projects like Dharavi, BDD Chaul, Abhyuday Nagar is in pipeline. And all these projects that we have seen in the last 11 years have transformed Mumbai completely. For example, we have just launched the Mumbai One app. Earlier, we used to book tickets on app of London Tube. And we used to use the SBB app in Switzerland. We had never imagined that we can have such an app in Mumbai where you can book a railway ticket, a BST ticket, a monorail ticket and a metro ticket all on one app. But we have made it possible. And it is operational. And as far as the future vision of the city is concerned, we plan to extend the coastal road up to Bandra and from Bandra to Warsaw and from Warsaw right up to Bhayandar. 60% of the traffic of the city travels on the Western Express Highway. Now this coastal road on this side along the ocean is going to be a parallel road for the Western Express Highway, which will decongest the entire Western Express Highway. That is one. We are also coming out with a Patal Lok where we are going to have underground tunnels to connect various different parts of the cities. One of that you must have read in the newspapers today about one tunnel where the Honorable Chief Minister visited yesterday. We intend making hawking zones in the city so that we can shift eligible hawkers to designated hawking zones, and all other areas other than hawking zones can become non-hawking zones. Today afternoon itself I have taken a press conference of, we had run a 2-month campaign where we collected different suggestions of Mumbaikars as far as the development of the city is concerned. And more than 2,65,000 Mumbaikars have given their suggestions. The topmost concern, the civic concern in the city is the roads of Mumbai city. In the last 3 years, we have undertaken a project to make all roads above 9 meters into CC and all roads below 9 meters in mastic asphalt. And most importantly, the reason for the bad condition of Mumbai city roads is not only bad quality of roads but also continuous digging by different utility agencies on the same road. We have the water wala digging the road for laying down his water connection. We have the electricity agency, we have the 4G, we have the 5G, we have the Mahanagar gas. And hence, कितना भी अच्छा रास्ता बनेगा, इतने बार अगर उस रोड को खोदोगे तो खराब होना ही है. And as a result of which, we have incorporated the utility corridor in the making of the CC road so that any new utility that has to be laid will be laid in the utility corridor or the duct which is made in the road. We have also started work on the STP plants. All the sewage that flows in from the nallas in the city gets discharged directly into the ocean without being treated. Now we have started work on 7 STP plants which are going to be completed in the next 2 years, and hence we intend making the color of the Mumbai ocean from black to blue. In Devanar, we have already started with a waste to energy plant where we will convert all waste to electricity. There are countries in Europe which import waste from other countries because they do not generate enough waste. In Mumbai, we generate 7,500 metric tons of waste and we don't know what to do with our waste. And hence, this was lack of vision. That Mumbai city did not have an STP, Mumbai city did not have a waste to energy plant. And also, Mumbai city has not thought about its parking issues. There are 728 new vehicles being added on Mumbai city roads every day. There are already 50 lakh vehicles on Mumbai city roads every day. The city has not expanded, but the population has expanded and the vehicular population has expanded. And there was no vision as far as ये सब सारे vehicles park कहाँ होंगे. It was only in 2018 when Devendra Fadnavis was the chief minister, he incorporated a regulation in the DCPR of the city wherein you can make parking grounds below existing grounds and gardens to increase the parking spaces in the city. We have not been able to make even a single parking space as per this regulation for a simple reason that the first one was proposed by Ashish Shelar in Bandra below Patwardhan Park and the second one was proposed by me below Pushpa Narsi Park. We both had to take back our proposals and cancel because of local opposition where people opposed saying that you don't cut trees and you don't dig gardens and all these kind of issues. But going forward, we will definitely would like to make parking spaces below existing grounds and gardens. And hence, point-wise answer to the question that you asked is, first is roads, second is making Mumbai BMC schools of international level, second, making Mumbai BMC hospitals as good as private hospitals, improving the environment and the air quality in the city is also one of the focus areas as far as our manifesto is concerned. Making hawking zones, decongesting the city, creating an underground network below ground to decongest the city. So these are some of the salient features or will be some of the salient features of our manifesto while going forward. And all these points have been taken from the 2,65,000 suggestions that we have received on our online platform, which Mumbaikars have given us. Hence, our manifesto is not BJP manifesto, it is the Mumbaikar manifesto. And because we are and we will continue this two-way dialogue and community engagement even after elections, and a continuous feedback mechanism will be incorporated. One of the suggestions that we got during this campaign was to have a Swachhata competition between different areas. Andheri versus Parla versus Santa Cruz versus Ghatkopar versus Chembur, and have different categories of awards where people participate, there is community involvement, and there is a third party agency to evaluate the cleanliness levels in different areas year round, and then you give awards to different areas in various categories. So we will also try to incorporate this going forward to increase the cleanliness levels in the city. So these are some of the points that which we plan to, and also in the next 2 years, the entire railway network in the city is going to be made like a metro network, which is all the rakes will be converted into AC rakes without increasing a single rupee in the second class train fare. So that's going to happen in the next 2 years. I can assure you that the way you live in the city will change forever in 2030.
Wow, that's what assuring leadership sounds like. Amit ji, thank you very much for a very exhausting answer, elaborate answer. There are a few questions that I have in my hands. I'll take them and then I'll come back to you. These are the questions which we have taken from you only. So there is one question from Mr. KG Kurap, which is, can Mumbai get AIMS, like hospital, or AIMS, AIMS, Delhi AIMS?
We need to have space for that. And as far as space is concerned, Mumbai city, 40% of the city is forest, wetlands and mangroves. 14% is your roads and railway network. That leaves us with only 46% of land space, on which 100% of the city is existing on 46% of land space. And hence, if we have space, definitely we will give a proposal to the central government to make AIMS, but we need to have space. But making AIMS is good, but also increasing the quality of treatment in BMC hospitals should be the first target. And this is possible. It's not that BMC doesn't spend money. There are too many leakages in the system. Too many leakages. For example, what is the difference if I say that if I divide Mumbai into 2 chapters from 1960 to 2014 and 2014 to 2025, what is that one point which was lacking from 1960 to 2014? And what is that one point which came into force from 2014 to 2025? According to me, it is intent. The intent was not there. Because the intent was not there, the vision was not there. There was no honesty, there was no transparency, there was no credibility. And hence, in the last 11 years, you see all the work that is done on the roads with your own eyes. It is all because only of intent, nothing else other than intent. 2014, Delhi corridors. Just look at the Delhi corridors before 2014 and after 2014. It is the same system, it is the same officers, it is the same bureaucracy. But the same system, same bureaucracy used to function in a different way before 2014, and they are functioning in a different way after 2014. Finally, bureaucracy looks at the political leader. If the political leader is like, khao aur sabko khane do, then the bureaucracy falls in line. The bureaucracy also follows the line. And if the political leader is strict and means business, then the bureaucracy falls in line. So that's the difference.
Thank you, Amit ji. There's, yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll definitely note this.
The another question is from Mr. Anil Jotwani, which is what to do about air pollution in Mumbai and how to handle the increasing traffic problem.
Air pollution in Mumbai is because the entire Mumbai city is undergoing redevelopment. There are so many projects. There is metro work, there is coastal road work, there is sea link work, there is society redevelopment work, there is SRA projects happening, Dharavi project, BDD Chaul project. So many projects are happening in the city that, it is causing a lot of dust, and most of these construction sites are not following the norms and regulations. So to improve the air quality, we have to enforce rules and regulations and ensure that they follow all the norms that are there, number one. And number two, according to me, a very, very simple solution to this is what the BMC did in 2023. In fact, yesterday morning only, I have told the municipal commissioner to compare the air quality index in 2023 in December with 2025. Only difference was that in 2023, BMC had undertaken a mass deep cleaning drive where they had cleaned all the roads with water. This helps a lot in improving the air quality index of the city. So if we do this, if we enforce the various norms and regulations, then I think the air quality will definitely increase. And we have already taken a step as far as improving the water quality of the ocean is concerned by having the STP plants.
Great. Thank you, Amit ji. Another question is by Mr. Dheeraj Rajmal, which is how are we looking at animal welfare in Mumbai and the issue of kabuttar khanas at ward levels? What are we going to do about it?
Animal welfare and kabutar khanas. According to me, kabutar khana or kabutar subject is a strictly environmental and a medical subject. Because there are corporation elections now, there are certain people who are trying to give it a turn between a fight between two communities, fight between two languages. It is not like that. See, kabutar is also a part of the ecosystem. And hence, like how we eat, the kabutar also has to eat. And the kabutar also has to be fed. But when the kabutar is being fed, we have to also take care that it does not cause any medical harm to the human population around. And hence, a midway solution out of this is we should have kabutar khanas in non-residential, non-habitable zones where people can go and feed the kabutar, and at the same time, while feeding the kabutar, it will not cause any harm to the human population. So this is a technical solution, but nobody will be interested in this technical solution now. They will be interested after election. Because if we look at it purely with a medical and an environmental angle, then the spice in the subject is lost. And there are some people who want to make it an issue, make it a political issue. It's not a political issue, it's a medical issue, it's an environmental issue. And this midway solution is acceptable to all. Even the BMC has said that we will have one kabutar khana in every administrative ward. There are 24 administrative wards. You have 24 kabutar khanas in areas where there is no human population. There are so many areas like this. Arega colony is there, Sanjay Gandhi National Park is there. There are so many areas in eastern suburbs. But nobody wants to listen to it now. They will listen to it in February.
Thank you for that. Highly appreciated your things. But I just want to know, Mumbai is currently going on a completely cluster development, right? So we are looking at a lot of green zones in the cluster development. Don't we can push up a Pashu Khana like a green zone at the cluster development level?
Green zone or a Pashu Khana?
Green zone is the place in the cluster development, we have 10%, 15% for a green zone, right? So cannot we have a 2% for a Pashu Khana where, you know, the animal welfare thing can be done in that cluster process only?
See, it can be done, but right now, if you see the Supreme Court orders also, you will see that there is a big divide in the society as far as this issue is concerned. I'm not talking about Kabutar Khanas, I'm talking about, yeah. So there is a big divide in society, and there are so many high court, see, because, you know, I don't know how to put it, because if I like something, not necessary that you will like it, right? So there are different mixed views and opinions in the community and the society, and hence the views and opinions of everyone have to be taken into consideration. Not only the views and opinions of those who are vocal, but there is a huge silent majority population also whose views and opinions have to be taken into consideration, and a midway has to be carved out of this in order to ensure a balance in the ecosystem.
True, true. We agree to disagree, and that is the beauty.
Everyone has to coexist together.
Yes, gentlemen.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. I'm Parth Badeka. I'm President of Goods and Service Tax Practitioners Association of Maharashtra. We have seen that a wonderful GST building that is coming up in Vadala. So we are very happy. But the good thing about that building is that there is an integrated metro system also which is coming there. So, and we've seen this with metros and everywhere, that though there are metros even right now, the Metro 3, the Aqua Line is very good, but the end-to-end connectivity still remains a bit of a challenge. So the kind of the solution that was there in the GST Bhavan that is coming in Vadala, where it is integrated with the building itself, are we looking at other such projects where such kind of integrated...
The DCPR 2034 has a transit-oriented development model incorporated in it. What a transit-oriented development model means is what you are talking about. And hence, you know, it said that, you know, everything evolves over a period of time. You cannot have the whole city change in 1 year or 2 years or 5 years. Everything takes time. And our system has so many checks and balances that, you know, any project has to go through hundreds of litmus tests before it actually is seen on ground. And hence, this idea is incorporated in the DCPR. Slowly, slowly it will evolve.
I would now request questions from the back. Yes, thank you, madam. Can we please have the mic over there? वो लेके गया वो लेके.
Hello, I'm Jitendra Saujani, Chartered Accountant, Company Secretary, practicing for last 45 years with the office in BKC. I'm 71 years old. What I find in Bombay is, you know, for senior citizens, whether it is gents or ladies, there are very few places of, you know, public sanitation where people can go for, you know, this thing. And the whatever exists are so bad in terms of maintenance that you don't feel like going there. Even in public places like income tax office or sale tax office or GST, or, you know, any petrol pumps where you go, the condition of those sanitation facilities are very bad. Somebody has to monitor whether those sanitary facilities are properly maintained, and there should be more places like that. Even the new buildings which are coming up, they should be forced to have sanitation facilities for the public so that they don't have to run around, especially for the ladies. You know, whether it is young or old, they have a lot of problems in this.
there is a problem as far as maintenance of these public sanitation facilities are concerned. I agree with you. And for example, whenever I get a request to make a toilet in any garden, I am personally against making it. It should be there, but why I am against it? Because it doesn't get maintained. And because it doesn't get maintained, it leads to a lot of stink around the place, which really, spoils the ambience of the whole place. So somehow we have not been able to maintain our public toilets and public sanitation facilities, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge, and we need to do something about it. We will do something about it. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Amit ji. Acknowledging problem is also a reflection of true leadership. Over there, madam, please, to you.
Hello, good evening. I am CA Jyoti Prakash Ahuja, practicing chartered accountant from Santa Cruz. First of all, I am very happy and really thankful to the BJP government because this is the only government which invites the public opinion. And as it is said in the video also, आवाज मुंबई कराचा आणि संकल्प भाजपाचा. It's a great thing. And I'm really honored to be able to give some opinion. I want to give two opinions. One, in Mumbai, there should be some affordable housing. Because a man on earth, basic necessities are food, shelter and clothing. Food and clothing तो मुंबई में मिल जाता है काम से, लेकिन shelter नहीं बन पाते हैं. People have to be on rent for so many years. Because so affordable housing should be provided, first of all, for those who are first generations. So on that, and secondly, I want to say that in Mumbai, the most intelligent people are studying. So for the youngsters, so study is also very good in Mumbai. So as लाडकी बहन है, वैसे न्यू एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के लिए MSME नए उद्यम के लिए नवीन उद्योग ऐसे कुछ होना चाहिए एक्स्ट्रा, बिकॉज मुंबई में बिजनेस सेटअप ज़्यादा कॉस्टली है, रेंज ज़्यादा है तो कॉस्टली है सेटअप करना. तो दो है, एक अफोर्डेबल हाउसिंग, एक न्यू एंटरप्रेन्योर के लिए सम न्यू सीड फंड्स should be provided by Mumbai government. Thank you.
As far as affordable housing is concerned, we are executing so many affordable housing projects today. There is an affordable housing project. Going forward, the Abhyuday Nagar development is going to be an affordable housing project. Then the SVP Nagar development is going to be an affordable housing project. The Motilal Nagar development is going to be an affordable housing project. The Dharavi project is a project again. And it's a slum alleviation project. It is one of the world's largest urban renewal missions as far as Dharavi is concerned. So we are definitely, and for your information, the 4 best works of the Mahayuti government that Mumbaikars have voted for in our online platform survey is, one was metro, second was coastal road, third was Atal Setu, and fourth was affordable housing. So that's the answer to your affordable housing question. And second, Ladki Behna and entrepreneurs, you said, Mumbai is the startup capital of India. And Mumbai has the maximum number of startups registered with the government of India. And hence, in the last 11 years, government of India has paid a very special attention towards developing entrepreneurs, towards MSMEs, medium and small enterprises, and supporting them, giving them funding, created a lot of platforms as far as promoting is concerned, is on creating startups. And the number of startups that we have seen in the last 11 years is, I think, there's an increase of 100%, more than 100%. So I think we are on the right track.
Wow. I would request questions at the extreme back. We need to maintain equality. Sir, we'll go back. Thank you.
Sir, first of all, my name is Advocate Kushan Solanki. Sir, I'm greatly impressed by your insight and knowledge about the whole, any question been asked, you have given all the answers. So, very much, Sir, my question is, in today's time, when the education is of utmost importance, and CBSE, and there are international schools coming, and there is a lot of expensive education. So what are the plans of developing the BMC schools regarding starting CBSE?
There is a CP, it's already started. And as far as uh, international schools and everything is concerned, see, we can give education or educational facilities. Our vision is that when I said that we want to make BMC schools of international level, I have taken up a pilot project in my constituency. There was opposite ISKCON temple. There's a Gandhigram BMC school. Now that Gandhigram BMC school there's a new building which has come up. Children are going to shift in the next academic year. What we to the nearby Jamnabai Nursery School, and we asked that team to have a look at the various infrastructure, teaching infrastructure that is there inside classroom, the type of desks that are there, the chairs that are there, the screens, the monitors, and everything. Our vision is to make similar infrastructure in that Gandhigram BMC school also. Similar. And also have some private teachers from outside come into the BMC schools who can volunteer free of cost to raise the level of education in those BMC schools. Again, the same thing comes in here. It is the intent. BMC had a lot of funds. For example, I had gone to the Cooper Hospital for a review meeting the other day, and I asked the Cooper Hospital, there was an issue with respect to the security agency at Cooper Hospital. I asked them, how much do you pay the security agency per person? So they said they pay 30,000 rupees per month. In 30,000 rupees per month, that is 1,000 rupees a day, I can get a bouncer. So BMC is paying 30,000 rupees, but is getting output worth only 10 or 12,000 rupees. So beech mein ka 18,000 rupees is going up somewhere in the air. So if these leakages are plugged, and if there is transparency in the system, if there is honesty, and if there is the right intent, then I think all these changes can definitely take place, and we intend to bring about those changes. Not only about BMC schools, but also BMC hospitals, both health as well as education.
I would like to ask a question. Namaste, I'm Dr. Sargam Soni. I'm a gynecologist, and I'm also a managing committee member of the Association of Fellow Gynacs of Mumbai. Considering the recent attack on healthcare workers happening helter-skelter everywhere, what are the concrete steps that you would take on a level of legal, administrative, as well as infrastructural to tackle these problems and make the healthcare system much safer and fearless for the doctor fraternity? Thank you.
There was a recent incident that happened a month and a half back at Cooper Hospital, and enforcing of existing rules and regulations, having a proper monitoring system as far as CCTV cameras and network is concerned, and if at all such an incident takes place, then immediate redressal system and complaint management system. I think if we work on these three lines, then I think we will be on right track. Enforcement of existing rules and regulations, installation of proper CCTV network, and if at all such an incident happens, then strict action has to be taken place so that it serves as a deterrent for another future incident to take place.
True. Can we please have the mic over there?
And I think a lawyer will agree with me.
100%. It will have a deterrent effect, and sir is right. Can we please?
Namaskar. My name is. I'm a lawyer by profession. I have two questions, if I may. One pertains to municipal issue and another about the national issue. Municipal issue is there any roadmap to make Mumbai walkable again? Today it is nearly next to impossible to walk freely, at least in South Mumbai. Second is about in South Mumbai, especially Geeta Nagar at Kulaba, there is a tremendous issue about Bangladeshis having made it an illegal colony in Geeta Nagar, which is bang next to the army cantonment. So, any roadmap about clearing that out?
First, the walkability. Yes, we have instructed the BMC administration to make all future footpaths in stamp concrete so that there is no more paver block, because 2 साल के बाद में paver block धस जाता है and again you have to remake it. Stamp concrete can survive for 15-20 years. So we have given instructions to make all footpaths in stamp concrete to municipal corporation. If you see all the road works that are happening now, the footpath next to the road is made in stamped concrete. That is one. Two, we plan to make hawking zones as soon as the new BMC general body comes in place after the elections, so that hawkers, all eligible hawkers can be shifted to hawking zones. And all other areas other than hawking zones can be made permanent non-hawking zones. I think if we execute these 2 points, we will have a pedestrian-friendly city. And as far as your answer to your Bangladeshi Rohingya issue is concerned, I think we need to stop we need to prevent Mamdanization of Mumbai. I hope you understand what I'm saying. And because, let me just complete this. See, there cannot be any prosperity without security. And while we do the flyovers, while we do the coastal road, while we do the metro, while we do the Atal Setu, while we install the CCTV cameras, while we do affordable housing, while we make our city pedestrian friendly, and all these things, but what is the use of this prosperity and development without security? And hence, as you see that some international cities in the West, the situation, the social fabric, the law and order situation, and in general the dynamics and the color of those cities have changed drastically in a very short period of time. The reason for that is because the political leadership in those cities and those countries was too liberal, and because the citizens in those cities and countries were silent. Because the political leadership remained liberal and the citizens remained silent, they did not know when the color of their city changed. And their color of their city changed. And if this can happen in a developed country, we are still a developing country. We have already been attacked in 1992, we have been attacked in 2006, we have been attacked in 2008, and we still live in the fear, as you rightly pointed out, of Bangladeshi and Rohingya families all around. And hence, when I talk about this issue, there are some people who ask me, what is the connection with BMC election? Yes, there is a connection of this subject with every election. Because there are certain elements in the city who follow a certain pattern. Now, what is that pattern? First, they grab government land. Then they make illegal constructions. Then they get Bangladeshis and Rohingyas from outside and make them settle in those illegal constructions. Then they use their political power to make Aadhaar card, PAN card, voter ID card. They make them voters. And then, with the help of that voting population, they come back to power. So it's a vicious circle. We need to stop this circle. And hence, this issue is, I think it's not about making good roads. It's not about making our cities pedestrian friendly, or it's not about increasing the air quality in the city. I think going forward, we need to think about what kind of city are we going to give our future generations. It is about the welfare of our future generations. And hence, the kind of mistakes that have already been done in some of the big international cities in the West, in developed countries, we don't want to repeat those mistakes here. And we don't want to make Mumbai Shanghai, and we want to make Mumbai remain Mumbai. We definitely don't want to make Mumbai London.
Thank you, Amit ji. Every word uttered by Amit ji shows his passion for this city. And that's why this city is what it is. Over there, yes.
Hello, good evening everybody. I am KK Das. I am mechanical engineer and having almost 35 years experience. Only in point of view of engineering, we all do planning, and then we do designing, and then we do execution. So you execute it, but there is no monitoring, which is a vital factor of any development. So you do everything, but if there is no monitoring mechanism, then it will not work. I'll give you just one example. Because in my neighborhood, there was concreting work was going on in the link road. What I observed that there are, heap of dust, cement, dust and everything was there. And when he finished, contractor finished the work, he did not pick all those. He did not collect all those garbages and everything, and it was lying there. And those dust, means fine particles, it got spread in the whole roads. So that's why this is going on. So somebody should be there, the mechanism of monitoring. So if you do monitor, then your things will be successful. Thank you very much.
Development is easy, maintenance is difficult. That is what you want to say, and I agree with you. Because all the projects or all the innovative things that I have tried in my constituency, it is easy to make, but it is very difficult to maintain. Very difficult to maintain. And so yes, continuous supervision is required, and I agree with you.
Thank you.
Sir, a question. Yeah, sir. My name is Advocate K.K. Sonavne, and my question is regarding any policy on dumping zones, because there are certain parts in central Mumbai wherein by the air quality has been, being compromised. A lot of stinking smell is coming the residential zones. So any policy or any roadmap on planning the dumping zones in the city?
Right now, we are only focusing on having a waste to energy plant at the dumping zone. The final end solution of this will be to ensure that minimum waste goes to the dumping ground. Minimum. So how do we do that? We process waste locally. If we process waste locally, it will not go to the dumping ground. Like today, earlier Mumbai used to generate 10,000 metric tons of waste. Today we are generating 7,500 metric tons of waste. Why? Because 2,000 metric tons of waste is getting treated locally. Societies have put up organic waste converters. Hotels have bulk generators have put up plants within their premises itself. So they are only giving dry waste to corporation. So this has reduced 2,500 metric tons of waste. The lesser amount of waste we send to the dumping ground, then automatically the issue that you have pointed out will get solved.
True. Thank you.
Especially food waste. Food waste can be processed locally itself. Locally.
Thank you, Ameet ji. Yes,
Hello,
over there.
hello, sir. My name is Harsh Vora. I'm an artist and an entrepreneur, fourth generation agricultural entrepreneur, and I don't hold any post anywhere. I have three crucial questions. Last week, we had a very personal setback in my family. I lost my elder aunt. ठीक है, मैंने उनको खो दिया. And I was not in Mumbai. It happened in my absence. So she got rushed to a near hospital in Ghatkopar, and it was 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Now she was declared dead on arrival, and we had to struggle a lot to seek death certificate. Then it got to me that we had to pay a certain amount to get a death certificate. So we have come to a society where we have to pay whatever 5, 10, 20,000 rupees for acquiring a death certificate for a death which happened due to a natural cause of old age. So I couldn't understand that why do we have to pay for death certificate? This is one question. Second question is that a lot of previous redevelopment projects that got fulfilled from 2018 until 2022, say for example, if I take example of my society, it has what, 230, 240 odd flats and only 100 parking. So what is happening is, yeah.
How is it possible?
Yes.
How is it possible?
Yes, again,
I
I'm
think
saying
the
this is the truth.
architects who are there,
This is the sad truth,
audience
sir.
should answer this.
I'm not joking, sir. This is a painful truth. This is a painful truth, sir. हमको इतना struggle करना पड़ता है, मैं आपको बता नहीं सकता. So, a result of this is एक लेयर पार्किंग का, फिर एक लेयर बाइक का, फिर दूसरी लेयर बाइक की, फिर तीसरा लेयर एपर वाले का, नारियल पानी वाले का, भिंडी वाले का. उसके बाद कुछ जगह बचा तो चलने के लिए, उसके बाद रिक्शा आती है और 4 रिक्शा लाइन होती है और फिर चलने को जगह नहीं होता. तो दिस इज कुर्ला नेहरू नगर मुंबई 24. दिस इज वन सीरियस प्रॉब्लम. मतलब हमको शाम को चलने के लिए ऐसा लगता है कुंभ मेला चल रहा है. दैट इज अ प्रॉब्लम. सो पार्किंग इज जेन्युइनली वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट इश्यूज.
Parking is an issue, I agree with you.
Okay. And third question was, how do I put it? No, it's okay. I mean, it's, I don't want to, like, this is not the correct stage to ask it, but I'll get in touch with the team.
See, it is very sad that you had to encounter this issue as far as the issuance of death certificate is concerned. But it is not about death certificate. See, corruption is a disease which is gripping our society. And it is there at all levels, at everywhere. So now it is only over a period of time with education, with a lot of other interventions that, it's not, I can give you 10 other examples of different situations where people had to pay money for this. One solution for this can be incorporating AI and digitalizing services as much as possible. The less human intervention, the more system will be transparent. And going forward, we definitely plan to incorporate IT, AI, and digitalize all public interaction platforms so that I won't say that we will reduce it to zero, but we can minimize corruption. We can minimize corruption. And as far as, I don't know how that building was built with 230 flats with only 100 parking, I don't know. We will have to, it's a case, and we will have to study the case. So.
Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, yes.
Excuse me.
Hello. Good evening all. Myself is Santosh Jonjale. My question is on MADA lease land. If MADA is selling the flats to each and every class of people, then why it is on lease? The flats is not on ownership basis. After some time, owners understand that their flats is on lease
From
MADA.
Because the owner of the land is MADA, no?
Yes, but if they are selling the flats, so owners are the purchasers, na, ultimately. So this is the main question, na.
It needs to be looked at. I mean, I don't have a direct answer to your question right now. I know.
Oh. Yes.
Sir, I'm Jigar Doshi. My question is, sir, every year in India, total
every year, huh?
सर हर साल 15 लाख कैंसर के पेशेंट इंडिया में होते हैं, उसमें से 10 लाख कैंसर पेशेंट डाइज इफ ही रेशियो एवरी 10% वन पर्सन इज गेटिंग कैंसर. और कैंसर की जो ट्रीटमेंट है मुंबई में इज कॉस्ट अराउंड 20 to 25 lakh rupees. And private hospital, we have people, everyone can't afford in private hospital. And if you go to the government, only we have a limited option, Tata Hospital in Worli and Tata Hospital in Navi Mumbai. So we need to increase the government for cancer hospital also, and we need to identify the root cause of because day by day cancer patients are increasing. If we see in this whole also, you will see around 25% family someone is getting the cancer, and per chemotherapy cancer cost around 25 to minimum 15,000 cost, and there is no control on private hospital on doctor because they are charging anything, and so this is one serious issue about every year that the cancer need to something.
पिछले 10 वर्षों में कैंसर के ट्रीटमेंट के जो ड्रग्स है, स्पेशली दी हार्मोनल ट्रीटमेंट का कॉस्ट मोर देन 50% से मोदी सरकार की इंटरवेंशन से कम किया गया है. कैंसर ट्रीटमेंट इज मच मोर अफोर्डेबल in India today than it used to be 10 years before. I can specifically point out with proof, with names of drugs that which used to approximately cost 80,000 rupees pehle are costing only 20,000 rupees now. So cancer has become, treatment has become much more affordable. Similarly, heart operations have also, the cost of stents, etc., have become much more affordable in the last 10 years. And as far as private hospitals are concerned, I have got so many people treated in, if any patient comes to me, I say you go to Ambani, I say you go to Nanavati. तो पहले आदमी बोलते हैं अंबानी, नानावटी. अरे हाँ, if you have income certificate, if you have orange ration card, then minimum discount that I get is 50%. Minimum, huh? Some cases free also. Some cases 75% discount also. और जितना पैसा भरना है उसमें भी मैं सीएम फंड से उनको पैसा दिलाता हूं। और देवेंद्र जी की सरकार में मेरा लेटर जाने के चौथे दिन पे वो आदमी के अकाउंट में हॉस्पिटल में पैसा आ जाता है और उनका फॉर्मूला फिक्स्ड है। 3 लाख का एस्टिमेट है तो 70,000 रुपीज अप्रोक्सीमेटली सीएम फंड से उनके नाम पे हॉस्पिटल के अकाउंट में जमा हो जाता है। सो द पॉइंट दैट आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल यू इज थिंग्स एंड सिचुएशंस हैव इंप्रूव्ड a lot in the last 10 years, but I won't say that it has moved to the बहुत अच्छा हुआ है, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा हुआ है। और ऐसा है कि grass is always greener on the other side। मैं एक किसी व्यक्ति से बात करना, बैठिए ना, मैं किसी एक व्यक्ति से बात कर रहा था, जो मैं अभी देश का नाम नहीं लेना चाहता हूं अननेसेसरीली, लेकिन जिस देश में बहुत सारे लोग हमारे यहां से जा रहे हैं और माइग्रेट कर रहे हैं और वहां पर फ्री है, लेकिन फ्री वो कभी देते हैं, उसको इधर पेन था तो पहले तो इग्नोर ही करते हैं, फिर दूसरी बार जाएगा, फिर तीसरी बार जाएगा, एकदम अग्रावेट होगा तो जाकर फिर वो ट्रीटमेंट करते हैं। तो बोलने के लिए फ्री है, हमारे यहां पे ऐसा होता है क्या? वो मैडम ने क्वेश्चन पूछा, मार देंगे डॉक्टर को, बराबर है कि नहीं? डॉक्टर्स फेस द हायर ऑफ पेशेंट्स अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स। तो ऐसा नहीं है, बहुत सारी चीजें हमारे यहां पर बहुत अच्छी है। अभी मैं आपको बताता हूं कि उन्होंने पार्किंग का पूछा ना, तो मैं एक ऐसा शहर है, अभी मैं क्या नाम नहीं ले रहा हूं, नाम लूंगा तो अननेसेसरी वो देश के कॉन्सुलेट मुझे नोटिस भेजेंगे फिर वो, हाँ, लेकिन एक बहुत बड़ा शहर है जहां पर डीसीआर में आप बिल्डिंग बनाओगे ना तो पार्किंग स्पेस क्रिएट करना मैंडेटरी नहीं है। कैन यू इमेजिन? ऐसा हो सकता है डेवलप्ड कंट्री में, लेकिन है। अभी हमारे यहां पे ऐसा है क्या? नहीं है, तो हम उनसे ये कुछ चीजों में बहुत ज्यादा आगे। तो ऐसा नहीं है, बाकी जगह पे भी लूप होल्स बहुत सारे होते हैं सिस्टम्स में। मतलब ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? वो शहर में लोग जब भी काम पे जाते हैं ना उस शहर में, तो 20 to 25 मिनट्स एक्स्ट्रा टाइम वो पार्किंग ढूंढने का और पार्किंग करने का कैलकुलेट करके निकलते हैं। आप समझ रहे हैं ना मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं? सो द पॉइंट इज दैट, कमिंग बैक टू योर बेसिक क्वेश्चन, आपने जो सवाल किया वो उसमें जवाब यह है कि हमारे यहां पर चीजें बहुत ज्यादा इंप्रूव पिछले 10-12 वर्षों में हुई है। ये मेरा एक लाइन का जवाब है।
Good evening, professionals. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Aniket. Sir, I am the Dr. Advocate Premlata Jain. I am the panel advocate of Bahada and BMC. So the question what he has asked, I can answer shortly. Where the land is given on the leasehold and the flat is always given on the freehold. So that is a provision in the Mahada. So question to sir directly, we are considering all the aspect in Mumbai, but we are not considering the one aspect which is very important and very crucial. How does the plan specifically address the need of diverse groups such as the women, children and elders, the senior citizen? What we are concentrating, what we are focusing for them, specifically for women and children?
For women there is Ladki Bahin Yojana, no? See, as far as specifically for women and children, a lot of things are there. Especially, I will give you one simple example, that during this Ganesh Utsav, I was on my regular Ganpati visits in Chembur. And while driving down from Chembur, I saw a group of ladies walking on the street after taking Ganpati Darshan at 2 a.m. in the night alone in a secluded lane in the city. Now they were able to walk on the road at 2 a.m. in the night. There are more than 10,000 CCTV cameras fixed in the city by Devendra Fadnavis. And you tell me how many cities in the world are there where our ladies can walk fearlessly at 2 a.m. in the night alone on the road with all jewelry on? Not too many cities. So Mumbai is one of the safest cities in the whole world. And there are certain cities where tourists are advised not to get out of your hotel after 7 p.m. And if at all you have to go somewhere after 7 p.m., you go by car only. You don't walk on the street. So we are way ahead as far as all these things are concerned, and specifically as far as women's safety is concerned.
Good evening, sir. I am Advocate Sandeep Sheregar. I have two questions. First question is, everyone here, professionals, are so much concerned about the city of Mumbai. So many people have raised so many questions of development. BJP as a party has got fantastic vision. Now my one question is, if BJP comes into power in BMC, we will get 80,000 crore rupees budget. As of today, BMC's budget is 80,000 crore. Are we doing enough to capture BMC's power for the first time? This is first question. Second question, our strength since ages, ancient times, has been our temples. This is for the record. Mumbai has got 4,759 temples. Are we utilizing the strength of temples? These are my two questions. Thank you.
We don't want to capture anything, that is first. We just want to work for the betterment of the city, and irrespective of what the budget of BMC is. Because our vision is not limited to the standing committee meeting of every Wednesday. Because the vision of the rulers of BMC was limited to the standing committee meeting and its commissions every Wednesday, that we were not able to see the development with vision in 25 years. That is number one. Number two, it is a very important fact that you have brought forward of 4,700 registered temples in the city. And definitely there will be a plan to protect the cultural heritage of the city, which also includes various temples. Because, it's important to protect our culture, our tradition, our ethos, our history, because a country which forgets its history loses its identity. And it's very, very important to protect, conserve, and protect our history. And history is also culture, it is also ethos, it is also tradition.
Thank you, Amit ji, for this beautiful answer. Now, last two questions. The food is waiting for all of you, so last two questions, please.
Yes, yes.
विकसित मुंबई को करने के लिए बीएमसी में आना जरूरी है. उसके लिए आज इतने प्रोफेशनल फ्रॉम ऑल द फ्रेटर्निटी डिफरेंट क्लासेस हैव गैदर्ड ओवर हियर. तो आपका क्या संदेश है, आपको क्या रोड मैप है प्रोफेशनल्स के लिए? दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अदरवाइज खाली बोलेंगे, इधर से जवाब आ जाएगा, लेकिन करना क्या है, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सर.
जो मैंने आपको कहा वो आपको और लोगों को बताना है, बस इतना ही करना है. क्योंकि आप लोग इन्फ्लुएंसर है, तो मैं जो आपको कह रहा हूं वो और लोगों को कहिए, पास ऑन करिए, उससे ही अवेयरनेस होगी और कारवा बनता जाएगा.
हॅलो, गुड इव्हनिंग सर. हॅलो सर, मी आपल्याला एक प्रश्न विचार. हॅलो, हो, एक 2025 या वर्षी आपल्या मराठी भाषेला अभिजात भाषेचा दर्जा मिळाला आहे.
24 मध्ये मिळाला.
24 ते
3 ऑक्टोबर 2024.
तर त्यामुळे मी मराठीत प्रश्न विचारतो आपल्याला. प्रश्न म्हणजे मला तर सजेशन द्यायचं आहे की असं की एक छोटीशी गोष्ट मी बऱ्याच ठिकाणी बघितली की प्रत्येक आपण प्रायव्हेट हॉस्पिटलमध्ये गेलो तर तिकडे हॉस्पिटल काय असेल म्हणून खाली एक इन्फॉर्मेशन देणारा एक म्हणजे लॅपटॉप किंवा कॉम्प्युटर असतो आणि कुठला पेशंट कुठली डिपार्टमेंट कुठलं हे सांगणारं असतं. असं प्रत्येक हॉस्पिटलच्या एंट्रन्सला असतं. मी बऱ्याच आणि दुसरी गोष्ट तिथे बिलिंग काउंटर असतं. बीएमसीमध्ये बीएमसीची एक छोटी गोष्ट आहे की बीएमसीच्या प्रत्येक हॉस्पिटलमध्ये उत्तम फॅसिलिटी असते, पण तिथलं सोनोग्राफीचं सेंटर कुठे आहे किंवा ब्लड कुठे जायचं हे माहित नसतं. लोक इकडून तिकडे
इन्फॉर्मेशन काउंटर
असं पाहिजे. हो, तर असं प्रत्येक ठिकाणी याच्यासाठी काही खर्च लागणार नाही सरकारला.
केलं पाहिजे. चांगली गोष्ट आहे, चांगलं सजेशन आहे. आणि मी तुम्हाला अजून एक सांगतो की आता मागच्या आठवड्यामध्ये आम्ही अंधेरीच्या एका तहसीलदार ऑफिसचं उद्घाटन केलं. आणि ते तहसीलदार ऑफिस म्हणजे तुम्ही येऊन बघू शकता. इट लुक्स लाईक अ पासपोर्ट प्रोसेसिंग और अ व्हिसा प्रोसेसिंग सेंटर. आणि जसं म्हणजे एका आपण कुठल्या तरी देशाचा व्हिसा घ्यायला जातो ते ऑफिस तसं असतं VFSचं, तसं ते तहसीलदारच्या ऑफिसमध्ये त्यांनी प्रोसेसिंग सेंटर केलेलं आहे. अशा प्रकारची फॅसिलिटी महानगरपालिकेच्या हॉस्पिटल्समध्ये सुद्धा असली पाहिजे, या गोष्टीची मी सहमत आहे.
अच्छा, शेवटचा प्रश्न प्लीज.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Manish Mirani Thakkar. By profession, I am an ophthalmologist. I happen to be a BJP Mumbai medical cell. My question is not medical. Sir, I just want to know whether it is possible by any legal administrative means to control the demographic change in the redevelopment projects which come up. Say, is there any if redevelopment project at one particular area with one particular community is there, and I don't want any other community to come. I'm very clear on this. So is there any legal instrument or any admin instrument or which we can work out on that?
No.
Sorry.
But remember, at the same time, that demography is destiny.
Yes, sir. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I will advise you to read a book which is named Strange Death of Europe by Douglas Murray. It gives serious insights into how the character of certain cities in Europe changed.
सर, लास्ट क्वेश्चन है हमारा. इंदौर सिटी में लगभग सभी दूर वाटर की व्यवस्था है. वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग, पानी का जो वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग. तो हमारे यहाँ जितने भी अभी नए प्रोजेक्ट आते हैं उसमें यह चीज कंपल्सरी अगर करे, हर साल कोई 80-100 इंच पानी गिरेगा.
नए प्रोजेक्ट्स में रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग कंपल्सरी होता है.
और सोलर में अगर गवर्नमेंट कुछ अच्छी सब्सिडी देती है तो जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का अभी बहुत सारे बिल आते हैं, अभी आने वाले टाइम में व्हीकल भी लाइट से चल रहे हैं, तो उसमें कुछ सरकार
पीएम सूर्य घर योजना में बहुत सारी सब्सिडी ऑलरेडी सोलर रूफटॉप्स को दी गई है.
थैंक यू.
बहुत लोगों ने उसका फायदा भी उठाया है. अभी ये इसमें आपके उससे एक पॉइंट में ड्राइव करना चाहता हूं कि मुंबई महानगर पालिका ये 5% सब्सिडी इन प्रॉपर्टी टैक्स फॉर वेस्ट सेग्रीगेशन, 5% फॉर रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग, 5% फॉर STP ये देती है, लेकिन वो सिर्फ ऑन पेपर है, वो मिलता नहीं है क्योंकि उनकी प्रोसेस बहुत कम्बरसम है. इसको ठीक करने का हम आने वाले समय में प्रयास करेंगे, जिससे लोगों को हम एनकरेज करेंगे इस प्रकार के ग्रीन मेथड्स को एडॉप्ट करने के लिए. क्योंकि आप अगर इंसेंटिव दे रहे हो तो लोगों को इंसेंटिव पहुंचना भी चाहिए, वो पहुंच नहीं रहा है आज की तारीख में.
थैंक यू.
There is a plan for water transport going forward. The ports and the fisheries ministry is working on it, but शॉर्ट डिस्टेंस के लिए वो फिजिबल नहीं है. मतलब आप कहो कि मुझे जुहू से अगर गेटवे ऑफ इंडिया जाना है तो शायद वो फिजिबल नहीं हो सकता है, बिकॉज हमारी जो कोस्ट लाइन है वेस्टर्न साइड पे वो बहुत रॉकी है, और रॉकी होने के कारण से वो बोट को पहले बहुत डीप अंदर जाना पड़ता है, फिर वहां से ऐसे डीप अंदर आना पड़ता है, तो टाइम जो है वो उतना ही लगता है. केबल कर कैसे होगा, वो नहीं होगा.
I think
herbal is without tobacco as per law. I am saying as per law. There are lawyers here, you can throw more light on it. Yeah. So 1:30 AM is the official time for a restaurant to function. If they are functioning beyond 1:30 AM, complain to police. Police will take action. Now see, now this draws attention to a bigger debate. And the bigger debate is, see, when we go to a restaurant and we think that the restaurant is ब्यूटीफुल, बहुत अच्छा खाना है, बहुत अच्छा एम्बियंस है, कितना बढ़िया रेस्टोरेंट है, लेकिन वो रेस्टोरेंट कितना बढ़िया है वो उस रेस्टोरेंट में रहने वाले आप जैसे लोगों को पूछना चाहिए कि वो रेस्टोरेंट कितना अच्छा है. तो अभी ऐसा है, See, there is no rule currently in the city to have no restaurant in a residential building. A residential building can have a commercial space which has a restaurant. Now, what is the solution to this? Solution to this is you should have different entertainment zone, commercial zone different, residential zone different. लेकिन ये अभी हो सकता है क्या मुंबई में? नहीं हो सकता है. नहीं, अभी होना चाहिए कि नहीं होना चाहिए, वो इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ डिबेट. लेकिन इसका सोल्यूशन वो है, वो हो नहीं सकता. तो रेसिडेंशियल बिल्डिंग है अगर ऊपर और नीचे कमर्शियल स्पेस है और उसने अगर फूड लाइसेंस लिया है बीएमसी से और उसके पास सारे लाइसेंसेस है, तो लीगली कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली उसको रेस्टोरेंट चलाने का अधिकार है ना. If it is open beyond 1:30 a.m., complain to police. Police should take action.
Thank you. Thank you. Please, please. The food is waiting, sir. Everybody is in the queue. You will miss out on the food. It's very good. We will have second more session with Ameet ji. Don't worry. We have a time constraint. We have to hear his concluding remarks.
विचारा. हाँ. ऐसा है कि आप जो चीजों की बात कर रहे हो वो स्पेसिफिकली ओपन स्पेसेस से संबंधित है. भारतीय जनता पार्टी का ये एजेंडा है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी का ये स्टैंड है कि मुंबई शहर के सारे ओपन स्पेसेस ये मुंबई महानगर पालिका ही उसको मेंटेन करेगी. ये किसी भी थर्ड पार्टी, प्राइवेट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, इंस्टीट्यूशन, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन या कोई कंपनी को नहीं दी जाएगी. कोई भी पॉलिसी के अंतर्गत मुंबई महानगर पालिका ने ही उसको मेंटेन करना चाहिए और ये हमारा स्टैंड है और आने वाले समय में हम इसको फॉलो करेंगे. जो ऑलरेडी दिया गया है वो सारे मैटर कोर्ट में है, उसके ऊपर कोर्ट डिसाइड करेगी.
Thank you everybody. We had a splendid evening. I know this will never end. Just one question, please. We have to understand he has other time constraint. He has to travel elsewhere also.
ऐसा है कि मुंबई शहर का पानी का रिक्वायरमेंट पूरा करने के लिए गारगाई पिंजाळ प्रकल्प हमने कार्यान्वित किया है. जो उद्धव ठाकरे जी ने जब भी वो मुख्यमंत्री थे तभी उन्होंने उसको बंद किया था. हमने उसको फिर से हमारी सरकार आने के बाद में कार्यान्वित किया है, जिसकी वजह से आने वाले समय में मुंबई शहर की जो पानी की जो नीड है वो पूरी हो जाएगी. और ये पानी की नीड और 2 जगह के ऊपर हम डिसैलिनेशन के प्रकल्पों पर भी काम कर रहे हैं.
Thank you. Ji, I would request Amit ji to give your concluding remarks. Your vision of city of this Mumbai.
I think I have already given my vision and thrown light on a lot of issues. So I don't think there is a need for a separate concluding remarks. You've seen the film which Pratik has shown. You have seen all the development that has taken place in the last 11 years. You have seen all the changes with your own eyes. You have also seen all the changes that have taken place in other international cities in terms of its social fabric and character. So while we move ahead on this road of development and prosperity, we also have to ensure our safety and security, protect the identity of Mumbai, the character of Mumbai, the social fabric of Mumbai. I'm sure that all of you will agree with me on this point, and hence kindly support us in our mission of doing this. That's all that I would like to say as my concluding remarks. And as you have kept your faith in us in 2014, when you brought us to power first time, and in 2019 again, and in 2024 again, and the same way in state also. And I think that we have lived up to your expectations. I won't claim that we have done everything that we said that we will do, or all the problems are over. All problems are never over. but I can definitely say with full confidence that we have made a 100% effort to make a sincere effort to change the system, and the efforts are bearing its fruit, and you are seeing the result. And as Devendra ji said in that film, ये सिर्फ ट्रेलर है, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. May I now request vote of thanks, please.
Thank you, everyone.